Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vic Natvara. I know that many of you find it hard to be confident in speak in English or second or third language. So today I have 5 tips to share with you guys, and hopefully these tips will help motivate you guys to speak more confidently and fluently. But before that, a little bit about myself. I currently run my own business. It's about digital and technology, and also do teaching English part-time. Part of the reason why I enjoy teaching because I have been through the whole process of learning a second language. Anyway, let's do it. First, you need to stop translating things into your own language because this is not helping. So first of all, I recommend you guys to throw away your bilingual dictionary, basically meaning you need to translate things to English only. And maybe you could start with your routine. When you wake up, you think in English. I wake up at 7 a.m. and then I go shower. When you go shower, you can think in English again.
Then I go shower at 8 a.m. Before I go shower, I brush my teeth first, for example.
Or if you have a chance to have a conversation with your foreign friends, you can actually think ahead in your head in English. If she comes up to me and she look like she have a very good looking, she dressed up and everything, seems like she going to a party tonight, you can just think ahead what kind of question she would ask you. She would definitely ask me out tonight. And then that question in English would be, are you going out with me tonight? And you can think ahead your answer in English. Yes, definitely, I will join you. Or, no, I have lots of things to get it done. Or I have lots of work to do. That would be example how to start think in English. Number 2, please do make mistakes. Why I said so? Because I have seen so many students or a lot of people try so hard to make 100% perfect English, or try to avoid to make any mistakes. For example, if I asked my student, what did you do last night? And the first thing I guess they would think in their head is, I will have to make correct grammars. Then they would say,
I went to supermarket.
Or they would say it like this.
I go to supermarket.
They would try so hard to avoid their mistakes by taking forever to speak because they don't want their teachers to hear their mistakes. And I recommend that please do make mistakes because I have learned from my mistakes a lot. For example, in my experience, I speak with a lot of mistakes when I live in Australia. I speak to my friends and they are native speaker, of course. Some of them actually live there for a long time, maybe 10 years. So when I speak with them with mistakes or wrong grammars, which is fine, but just sometimes things doesn't make sense. So my friends would reply back with correct grammars, and that's how I learned how to speak better next time. If somebody didn't have that kind of chance to go and live abroad, you can check your mistakes by listening to any of your favorite TV shows, series, movies, or anything. Maybe it's a short TV show so that it doesn't bore you that much. Or cartoon, I would recommend cartoon because cartoon they speak quite slow and with a very basic vocabularies and word and dialogue that we commonly hear in daily basis. I would recommend for the first time you watch it without subtitle, and second time with the subtitle, and see how many mistakes did you pick up. This is how you can check your grammar mistakes and see if which part you could do better next time, and try to remember something that you always make mistakes. Number 3, I forgot. Number 3, learn new vocabularies every day. Maybe 1 or 2 new vocabularies a day, or if you can, remain your consistent 3 to 5 a day, as though it will empower you and make you exciting to say anything or to make conversation with anyone. Number 4, you need to pretend that you are confident. When I first did my live talk show, I had no experience, but I prepare hard, I practice a lot because I needed to do it in English, which is not my mother tongue language. I found it really hard. I was really nervous because I had to do that live talk show. You know, live talk show, you need to speak in that language. Public speaking without any script. They will just give you the question to prepare first, and that you will have to go with the flow. So speaking in front of executive management from one of the top 3 bank in Singapore, and they are from top position level, that was my first experience. But what I did, I pretend that I was confident. I know what I'm saying. I want to make you guys believe what I'm saying too. So when I first got on the stage,
Open body language, you know, like you're not shaking it, anything. You don't touch your hairs, or you're not shaking, or you don't put your hands in your pocket or anything like that. Just open and be natural and genuine.
also it's also related to your tones of voice, body language, and speak at the right pace of the speed. When I did that, and the audience seems to believe me by their facial expression, like, okay, I see what you're saying. And that, built up my confidence naturally, because I start to see, oh yeah, they believe what I'm saying. That's great. And that actually helped me to continue with my speech until the end of the talk show. And that's awesome. All right, so you need to do is pretend. Number 5, consistency. You need to immerse yourself with the language consistently. How can you do that? For example, you find hobbies or activities that would make you feel comfortable and speak in English. For example, I had a chance to live abroad. I live in Australia. So I had a chance to immerse myself with the culture in Australia. I get a chance to speak with a native speaker 24/7, except when I'm sleeping. So anyway, or you can find one if you don't have that kind of chance. For example, I was more confident to speak in English when I'm drinking or when I'm drunk. I don't know if that would work for you guys, but that works for me. Or if you feel comfortable to speak with the English learner who you think that they are in the same situation as you now, then you may have a class with them once or twice a week to immerse yourself with the language. Make it as your routine, a part of your life. Or you can take an online class or a class with your English teacher once or twice a week. So guys, choose whatever that you are comfortable with and you will not get bored of doing it, and that you will maintain your consistency of learning English or second or third language to be eventually more confidently speaking it out loud. Alright guys, so these are the 5 tips that hopefully it will help you reach your goal and be confident in speak in English or a second language or third language eventually. And if this is your first time here, I would love you guys to subscribe here. And if you experience the same and if this worked for you, please comment down below. So I will see you next time. Goodbye.
She definitely was. Sorry. Number 3. I forgot.